I failed. Again. Father.
Jin. Help me.
Lord Sakai. Young master, it's time.
I'm coming, Yuriko.
The whole island has come to mourn your father.
Can't you send them away?
You must face them, Jin. You are now the master of Clan Sakai.
Yes.
You're not alone, Jin. Your father is the wind at your back. Your mother, the birds in the trees.
And Uncle?
He will tell you at your father's pyre.
Thank you, Yuriko.
If you ever need guidance, Clan Adachi will help you.
Your father protected the people above all else. A true samurai.
Couldn't save him. I was a coward.
Jin, you are a samurai.
He died because of me.
Your father fell in battle saving his only son. His reward is a warrior's death. Now you will carry on his legacy. Your father's spirit resides within this blade. He is always with you. Tomorrow, you will come to my fortress as my ward. Today, say goodbye to your father.
Father. How do I save him?
Let's follow the wind. What is up, my Squirtleites? It is I, your king, welcoming you back to more Let's Play Ghost of Tsushima. In the last episode, we faced the Khan twice, as a matter of fact, and it didn't go so well for us both times. And so now that we have been taken down, and have unfortunately not been able to save our uncle, we will continue, and hopefully figure out where to go from here. Follow the wind, see where it takes us. And actually, it's going to take us right on over this way.
Come on. Yuna.
Jin, what happened?
I found Lord Shimura. I could have saved him. But the Khan was there. I failed my uncle.
At least you're in one piece.
I swore to protect this island with my life. But now the Mongols have stolen our home, killed our samurai.
You forgot what it's like to fight someone stronger than you. To feel weak. Sometimes when you're staring death in the face, you have to do whatever it takes to survive.
The Khan expects to fight a war against the samurai. He will anticipate our every move, unless we find new ways to surprise him. That's how we'll save Lord Shimura, and retake our home.
We'll need some help.
Riders. The Khan's attack dogs.
There's too many of them! Hide! In the grass! They must be searching for you. Bastards scared off the horses.
They're samurai mounts, trained to return to their masters.
Nice trick. The Mongols must be hunting you.
We should split up. I'll draw their attention while you escape.
I'm not leaving your side until we've saved my brother.
First, I need to find more allies. Trained warriors. Like Sensei Ishikawa and Lady Masako Adachi. They can help.
My brother can help too. Once we save him, you'll have the island's best blacksmith in your debt. He'll make whatever tool you need to save your uncle.
Something to scale the castle walls?
You dream it, Taka can make it.
Where are they holding him?
He was captured near Kechi.
Ride there and ask around. I'll join you soon.
Taka won't last long in the Mongol cage.
Yuna. We will save your brother.
And your uncle.
And with the title roll, we are finally loosed into the open world that is Tsushima. Guys, I am so excited to bring this game to you. And I know it's episode 2, and I should have been talking about this a long time ago. I kind of already did in the introduction, but oh, man, I love this game, guys. It's so good. So good. So, as we are finally loosed into the world of Tsushima, as the way I phrased it before, we can actually take a look at the map here really quickly. And you can see just how big this open world is. and to an extent how much there is to do in it, although the beginning isn't really going to betray that just yet. You'll see there's a few things we can do, but it's not a whole lot. So first things first, it's talking about the tale. The tales that we have, which these are essentially the major quests of the game. These are the ones that you're really going to want to focus on whenever you see a portrait of a certain character. Those are the missions that you want to prioritize above everything else. At least not necessarily in terms of like if you want to do them first, but they are definitely the things that they're the things you need to be aware of the most because they're how you progress throughout the game. These question marks, on the other hand, are more like little areas, little minor locations that you can discover throughout your time playing. And we're actually going to go check out one of these first. I don't want to be jumping into the tales just yet because I want to give you guys a scope of exactly how big this world is. Now, actually, before I do that, I want to quickly show you the size of this island. So right now, this whole southern part of the map is what is available to us. Pretty much up to the tip here where Castle Canada is, which is the cutoff point between the rest of Tsushima. So pretty big. Pretty big. It'll make a lot more sense when you realize how long it takes us just to get from here to here. But let's keep going. Yeah. That's how big this area really is, this whole island. It's a large map, and there is a lot to do in this game. So much so that I will not be surprised if this Let's Play takes the better part, if not the entirety of all of 2021. There's a reason I picked this game this year, guys. It's because I wanted a Let's Play that was pretty much just gonna last, because I'm not prioritizing videos as a whole this year due to circumstances and the fact that I am trying to complete my backlog project as soon as possible. So this game is going to take a while. It's going to take a very long while to get through it all, but it's going to be worth it because this game is so freaking good. It is so good, and I am not going to get into any fights with these guys. As we move throughout the world, you will notice that there is a lot of different things that can happen as we go. I am also grabbing materials, as you can see. Now, the materials that you have to grab in this game are very minimal, like bamboo, flowers, yew wood. There's a couple of other things you can pick up in certain locations, such as cities and bandit camps and stuff, as well as supplies, which we grabbed earlier in the last episode, and that is essentially just straight up money. That is the money that you will be using to buy certain things throughout the game, as well as upgrade your materials and whatnot. This game does have some minor RPG systems, but they are pretty darn simple. Nothing too overly complicated, nothing you have to spend a whole lot of time on. It's all pretty easy stuff. We're going to be heading on up here, and we're going to be going on to the Survivor Camp, which is our first stop. Now, survivor camps are minor locations that will sometimes have a couple of bits of info, as well as side quests, and a few merchants. Now, I'm going to see, can I get up this way from here? Yes, it does look like I can. So let's climb up these handholds and go say hi to everybody in the camp. That is not the way up. There we go. All right, perfect. And see what we can find. All right, let's talk to this woman first.
Forgive me, my lord, but you look fatigued. Have you endured much hardship?
You wouldn't believe it if I told you. But yes, I could use a rest.
You should visit my sister in Hiyoshi Springs. I was sick, so she insisted I bathe in the waters. I could feel the life returning to my body.
Sounds like just what I need.
That actually does sound like a great idea. So if we check our map, you'll actually notice that Hiyoshi Springs has now popped up, and it's actually very close to the Tale of Sensei Ishikawa, so we're going to be wanting to do that in due time. So I think we'll head over there pretty soon. Probably not in this episode, but soon enough. Let's grab these flowers, because I'm actually going to show you what they do here in a second. There's quite a few of these that we can grab. Next, let's go talk to... Let's talk to this guy, the merchant.
Lord Sakai, you survived the invasion?
So far. Have we met before?
No, my lord. But I watched you ride into battle. Please accept this gift. If you wear it, they say a spirit will lead you to whatever you're looking for.
Sounds like something you could use yourself.
Not with Mongols prowling the countryside. But if it leads you to any flowers, bring them to me, or other traders. We can use them to fashion dyes.
I'll remember that. Thank you.
And by talking to him, we are given our very first new outfit, the Traveler's Attire, perfect for those with a long journey ahead. And it's actually, I believe, going to auto-equip for us. I I'm pretty sure. So let's go take a look at our gear really quickly. We'll go over all of these little systems in due time. So yeah, it's auto-equipped it already for us. Now, if we look inside our outfit menu, you will see the armor that we were wearing before. This has no bonuses to it whatsoever. It is completely non-functional, so as soon as you can ditch it, the better. Traveler's Attire, however, tracks artifacts with the guiding wind, so you can actually look for specific... These are usually collectibles that have no real extra benefit to them, at least at the beginning. This will have more of a use later on. However, it also clears 10% more fog of war on the map as you move along. You will kind of divide a path in the map that will open more of it up to you, and your controller will vibrate within 30 meters of an artifact. On top of that, you can also get upgrades to the Traveler's Attire, and you can see once we get all the way maxed out, it's a much better bonus. 60 meters, traveling clears 30% more fog of war on the map, all pretty good stuff, but none of this is obviously offensive or defensive bonuses. Now, the merchant himself, his purpose is selling you vanity items. He'll send you sword kits, armor dies, and hats. You take a look at the sword kits, you can see these are, like I said, vanity items. These are basically just skins that you can purchase within the game, and you just need to get flowers to get them, which is awesome. I always love being able to actually get vanity items within the game and them not being microtransactions. Such a good system. You also get armor dies. As you can see for our Traveler's Attire, we can either get it in red or yellow, should we get 10 flowers. Very easy to get. And then there's also hats that you can buy as well, should you want them, because they also make Jin look, well, cool. Let's be honest. I mean, this one in particular, I think is, well, sorry, that's not the one I was thinking of. It is this one. This one in particular is frickin' sweet, in my opinion. So yeah, you can basically just buy skins from this guy, which I really like. Now, the Trapper has much more of a utility purpose to them. So at the moment, we can't really buy anything of use with him because we haven't yet gotten the materials nor the equipment necessary for him to upgrade. But he will take things called predator hides, which you will essentially get for killing predators that roam throughout the game, whether it's dogs, boars, or bears. Any one of them will drop different amounts of predator hides, and you can use them to trade with this guy to upgrade certain aspects of your equipment. But for right now, he will just sell you things like linen and leather, which are necessary for also upgrading things, and you can also sell stuff to him should you need to. He will come in handy more a little bit later, but let's talk to this last woman here in the camp before we make our way out of here.
May Kami protect your path, my lord.
My mother believed Inari is my guardian. She saw a fox chasing fireflies outside our home the day I was born.
She knew that foxes are Inari's messengers in our world. When you see one, always follow where it leads.
I will. Thank you.
She has also told us something very important. Both of these conversations we've had with the women in these camps have been very unassuming, but are actually of great import in regards to the open world things that we can do in this game. She said, look for foxes. Well, indeed, we will be looking for foxes as we continue. So I am going to, do I want to go there? I think, you know what? Yeah, you know what? Let's check this out. Let's check out this undiscovered location before we call this an episode. So we're going to head back on down this way. So we're looking for hot springs. We're looking for foxes. All things that are very important to us. I'm also going to call my horse. Now, the cool thing about the way the horse works is that it's always going to spawn behind you no matter where you have the camera oriented. Don't worry, I've tried. It's very, very difficult to try to swing the camera around fast enough to actually make it so you see the horse spawn. It's a very nice trick that they've pulled, and I very much appreciate it. Totally fits this romanticized feel of Japanese culture and what. Ooh, they're actually fighting a bear over there. Those are Mongols, if I'm not mistaken. But I actually don't. Well, do I want to get into it with the bear? Maybe I don't. Oh yeah, that thing absolutely destroyed them. You know what? Let's do it. Let's fight this bear. So can I actually take their stuff? Here. This might. Well, that bear's booking it. Come here, horse. Let's see if we can do this. If we actually sprint after the bear, we should be able to give him a good swipe as we pass him. Come on. Sack him. Oh, dang it. He got me. Okay, I'm sorry, horse. I'm sorry. Okay, holy cow. He is strong, isn't he? Woo! Woo! Okay, that bear just messed me up. Oh my goodness. And there is a perfect example of just how difficult this game can get, and that's exactly why I did that. Well, yes, it is good to get predator hides off of bears and things like that. I don't. Oh gosh. Oh, this is a Mongol territory. Okay, we are definitely going to leave here. I did not know we were actually going to end up in here because we were all the way over in that field. Yeah, let's get away from that. So I wanted to basically just show you how quickly you can die in this game if you're not careful. Bears will mess you up fast. Large groups of enemies will mess you up fast. There's a lot of things that will very quickly kill you in this game if you are not prepared for it and you do not have the resources with which to take them down. These are all things that you're going to have to earn over time. So don't go into any battles, thinking that you can handle it just as long as you time your dodges and parries correctly, because it's not quite that simple. This game is punishing if, again, you're not prepared and you don't have the items that you need to actually succeed in those sorts of circumstances. So don't get in over your head. Now, let's actually mark this location. So we're not going to want to go to that Mongol territory because that is what is known as a bandit camp. Bandit camps will have large quantities of Mongol enemies within them, and they can be very, very dangerous. Okay, so these are boars. I can actually handle these things because they will just run away from you, although you're going to have to pretty much attack them solely on your horse for now because they are a little bit too fast and will run away from you very quickly. So let's get off of our horse and grab ourselves some predator hides. And now we can actually use those whenever we go visit a trapper once we actually get the items that are necessary for buying things from the trapper. It'll all make sense in due time. There's a lot to go over with this game. Oh, actually, right here. Can I do a standoff here? I probably don't want to actually get involved in this, do I? I mean, I definitely could, but probably shouldn't. We're just going to move right on past here. Okay, so another thing that I want to point out is deer. You're going to find a lot of these deer going throughout, walking around throughout the land, obviously. Don't touch them. You don't want to. They will not give you any benefit whatsoever. And, I mean, you can kill them, but essentially every single time you do it, characters will comment on how that's a bad thing. It's bad karma, blah, blah, blah. Just don't attack the deer. Don't attack the deer. The only thing you want to kill in this game for sport is the predators, because they're the only ones who will actually yield you any sort of resources. Now, this episode is going to go a little extra long. Ooh, we got another Mongol territory here. Okay, is this a minor location? I think it is. Okay, I think we can handle this one if we're very careful. So let's see what we can do here. Maybe I can actually show this. Oh, you know what? Let's do a standoff. I think this one is doable. So once again, we're going to want to watch the feet. Okay, this is a brute right here, so these guys can be very dangerous if you're not careful. Let's take him out. Okay, we need to stagger enemies with a heavy attack and also find and observe the Mongol leader, which is this guy, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. There we go. Okay, I think we're just going to straight up kill him. There we go. Hit him a couple more times. Stagger him. Okay, I meant to dodge that. Let's get these bow and arrow guys. Pardon me, sir. There we go. All right, I am going to run away from you. Kill your other archer. Perfect. All right, come here. Oh, don't you dare. You know what? Here, I'm just going to kill your Mongol leader. There we go. Okay, so this right here. Kill or observe more leaders to unlock water stance. This is incredibly important and is going to also add to the depth of this game in due time. So, come here. Let's kill this guy. Stagger him. Okay, I don't think we're going to be getting enough staggers to actually finish this bonus objective, but that's okay with me. You get a little bit more experience if you actually complete bonus objectives. That being the experience right there. Although we'll talk about how experience factors in a little bit later once we actually get ourselves a level up. So yeah, you want to kill leaders in Mongol camps. Very important. You also want to get as much experience as possible. You also want to grab collectibles that are strewn around the camps, usually within the tents like this one. Let's see what we can find here. We got some steel. That is actually something we would be able to grab. Did we have it if we had it unlocked, but we do not. Let's see, are there any more tents around here? Anything back this way? Oh, there's some supplies. I'll take that. And not really anything else of use. Okay, well, good to know. All right, horse, where are you? Let's see. Aha! Perfect. Okay, let's continue. So yeah, we're going to make this episode is going to go a little bit extra long again, just because we want to get into the thick of what basically moving around the open world entails. And I am just trying to discover random locations so I can actually show you what each and every single one of them does. So let's head on over here. Continue to follow the wind. Every single time you need a refresher on where the wind is, just swipe up on the touchpad and it will blow again to show you exactly where that is. That deer is stuck in a very bad spot. I don't know if it actually can get down from there. That's kind of hilarious. All right, so we're 200 meters away from it. About, I believe it's that thing over there on the cliff. So this is the kind of stuff that I'm not super prioritizing in this playthrough. Okay, to explain what we're actually going to be doing in this playthrough, I am absolutely going to be going after all of the major quests and side quests whenever I can. I will get into skirmishes every now and then. I will try to go after most of the side content, but not all of it, especially these sorts of things right here, which you can see once we get to the end of this cliff. Pillars. Pillars only have vanity items. These yellow birds, if you ever see them, they will always lead you to the nearest yellow pillar if you don't already know where to go. But we can collect this. Wait, Yasha's Embers. Beware the warrior's fiery vengeance. So if we go into our gear, I did not mean to do that. Go to our gear, go to Sakai Steel, go to the katana, and you can actually change it to the different skins. So this is the basic skin. This I believe I actually got from getting this is the special edition of Ghost of Tsushima, I should also add. So I have that kit, and this is the one we just picked up. So I can now equip that, and you will see that we now have a much cooler design at our hip, which is kind of awesome. Cool stuff and all, but it doesn't really actually do anything for our progress. It's just nice stuff to have should you want it. Those are the things I'm not going to be focusing on in this playthrough. I mostly just want to go for the stuff that actually aids us in progressing and making our protagonist here stronger. So, yeah, with all of that said, guys, I think that's going to be it for this episode. This one almost ran a half hour. I'm going to try to make all the episodes in this Let's Play at least 20 minutes, just because there's so much to do in this game that it's only fair that I make every single episode as worthwhile as possible, and we actually get a lot accomplished. So, can we get a standoff here? No? Okay, well, let's fight these guys. Let's end this with a single fight, and then we can call it an episode. Come here, you. Yeah, do the thing. I'm gonna stagger you. Let's heal. Oh, wow, I wasn't able to time that at all. Stagger you. Get our resolve back by killing him. All right, let's see if we can dodge that. Beautiful. Okay, do it again. And there it is. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be it for this episode of a Let's Play Ghost of Tsushima. I hope you all enjoyed it very, very much, and I will see you all in the next one.